known all over the world that plagiarism is wrong and unethical. In schools and universities, it is encouraged to evade and completely omit plagiarism in works and projects. It is even illegal all over the world. There is a law in which it is prohibited to copy a work and not give rights to the author. So why is plagiarism so bad? First of all, the reason teachers leave projects and assignments is to learn and be able to show what you have seen and understood in a class. So when someone plagiarizes, it goes to show that the student didn't understand the class. The student is also unable to truly learn from their mistakes if they copied the work from someone else. Also, the student gives off the impression that he or she does not have integrity or any morals because copying a work is the same as stealing. Also, their fellow colleagues and teachers will have a bad impression of said student. I believe this is one of the most important points. By simply plagiarizing, the student is depriving the actual author of all their credit. They are taking the words of the original author and making it their own. Also, when a teacher is looking over the work or checking over it, it is like they are lying, deceiving the teacher into thinking that it is their own work and that they worked hard on it. Also, it can be very disrespectful to the other students that did not do their work, that did do the work and worked hard on it, who actually took their time and took what they learned and put it in the assignment. It can be disrespectful of the teacher as well because it shows that the student isn't interested in their class. They are not willing to learn or do not understand and are not looking for a way to get better. Instead, they are stealing work and not learning anything at all. All of this makes you think in how the student's future might be if their whole educational life was spent stealing work from someone else and not working with their own words. There are many reasons also why students use plagiarism. They believe plagiarism is an easy way to do their work, and they make up a lot of excuses. They make excuses like that they're too busy, that they can't work well enough, or that they didn't know it was plagiarizing. Teachers, before every work, tell the students that plagiarism is wrong and that the way that they should work is by giving the rights to the truthful author.
According to rightcheck.com, there are six main ways in which to avoid plagiarism in research papers. First, you need to paraphrase. This technique consists of changing the words but keeping the thought of the original author. The second one is to cite. You can use different types of citations like APA, MLA, Chicago, etc. This would depend on the type of paper that you are making. The third one consists of quoting. Quoting is a direct type of giving credit to the author, and you use the exact quote in the way that it appears on the paper. Afterwards, you need to do a bibliography where you give credits to the original author. Then you can make your own material. This is the only way which you can avoid plagiarism in every way on your paper. Then you can use references, and the most important way to avoid plagiarism is including a reference page or a page of work cited. Then you can use a lot of online aids to check for plagiarism on your papers. This would avoid getting grounded at school and getting zeros for a grade. For example, some of the aids that you can use, you can find them online just by checking Google and writing, "Did I plagiarize?" or "plagiarism checker." Then there are rules that the school provides on a manual to make citations and also avoiding plagiarism. But it is always recommended that you have your own thoughts and never copy others, because that will not be useful, and the end, the only one that you are cheating is on yourself.
How to find plagiarism. Plagiarists rely upon the anonymity and the vastness of the internet to hide their activities. Almost always they know what they are doing is wrong. And though they seem very bold about their activities, they are betting that you won't learn about their misuse of your work. What plagiarists don't realize is that the same tools that make it easy for them to find works to steal also make it easy for you, the copyright holder, to retrace their steps and catch them. Because even though the internet is vast, it's so well indexed that finding plagiarism is a very easy task. If you're a writer looking for a copycat, Google is the best friend. Google's huge database, its size combined with its ability to search other types of documents, make it a very powerful tool for tracking down infringement. The first step to successfully Google search is not use the title of your work. Many plagiarists, to hide their activity, will change the title of your work while keeping the body intact. The best thing to do is find a statistically improbable phrase if your work and search for it. And a good SIP is usually between 6 to 12 words long and is completely unique to your work. On your first try, place your SIP in quotes. If that doesn't return any matches, search again without the quotes to broaden your search. If neither search turns up anything and your work is posted online, it means that Google has not indexed your site. It is best to wait for a few days and try again. However, if results do show up, the next step is to look closely at each link that is not from your site or somewhere else you posted the work. Check each link. The first, make sure that is your work, and then to see if the use is within your guidelines. It's important to note that when performing these searches, Google may give you a message similar to this one. In order to show you the most relevant results, we have omitted some entries very similar to the first already displayed. If you like, you can repeat the search with the omitted results included. So that's how we find plagiarism. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.